Yeah. What it do, yeah? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY, back with another one of that ROD pod. For those that don't know who I am him, Jules, and MBIC. And of course, you know, I represent that ROD. Definitely want to give a shout out to my social media family, all my YouTube, the Facebook, the Instagram, TikTok, every single one of you guys. I want to give a shout out to you. And last but not least, definitely the creators, definitely the ancestors, because if it's not through them, they will not be no I. So round of applause for that. Yeah. I'm not gonna put on my glasses because this is a serious conversation, a serious discussion to be had, and we're gonna have that. Before I do that, it looks like the clock is ticking when it comes to social media. We got 6 more days left of TikTok before it's taken away and never to be seen again. So they say, so they say, so they say. And yeah, if that do happen, if TikTok does get banned in United States, it's gonna be very, very stressful for a lot of us. A lot of content creators, a lot of people that generated thousands of dollars just being on, social media, these content platforms. A lot of people was able to take care of their family. But with the way things is looking, might have to get yourself a different situation. And this is what today's broadcast about. How to prepare for what's to come, right? It's a dark cloud making its way to America that's going to affect millions of Americans. So I wanted to be the one to come on and help prepare you guys for what's coming, because there will be another pandemic. It's just is at this moment right now, as we are speaking, it's only a matter of when, because it's coming. And I wanted to come on and show you guys and just guide you. For one, you guys need to start finding yourself some um recession proof jobs, pandemic proof jobs. Okay? A lot of us need to start doing career changes. I was in the social service field. Now I took on, now, shout out to my son. Now I step into the realm of pest control. Now, the reason for me doing that is to gain knowledge and wisdom. So when that time comes for me to depart, at least I will have a foundation and a skill set that is recession proof. And for anybody that's looking for recession proof jobs, I am going to give you a few ideas. For one, you would want to be in the medical field, whether it's being a nurse, a doctor, LPN, working at a nursing home. These are the jobs that's always going to be needed. Okay? Police department, fire department. There's another one. There's another one. It's slipping my mind. It's slipping my mind. There's another one. Um, Bus drivers. A lot of these jobs is going to require such individuals. Okay, caregivers. Take on those type of jobs. You're going to need it. Working at McDonald's and all of these things are not gonna be beneficial when it really hits the fan. Pick up a skill, pick up a trade, pick up something. Pick up something that no matter what is the outcome of the world, you are in a position to take care of yourself and your family. Okay? Because we're heading down a very, 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 very very, and let me say it again, very harsh times. Inflation is going to skyrocket. You see what's going on in California. Speaking of California, I wanted to show you guys something. Now, again, I'm not nobody's conspiracy theorist, but I am a realist. And I want to show you guys this screenshot that I did today. It's gonna be raw and direct. It's gonna be raw and direct. But I had to show you guys this because it is very necessary. Okay? Let me download this. Okay? Get yourself some pandemic recession proof jobs. Okay? No matter what it is, pick it up. I'm only here to give you guys the honest truth. We all gotta take on these new adventures and prepare for what's to come. Another thing you guys need to do, I think it's about that time for you to start stacking up on food. It's time for us to stop buying unnecessary things. And even for myself, and I got to sit down and have a conversation with the Wiz because, you know, she's so focused on being the most phenomenal moms in the world. You know, sometimes I got to be like, yo, babes, we're going to have to, because where we're going is about to get real crazy. Now, like I was saying about this California situation, right? Now, a lot of you guys are, you know, heartbroken. You know, some of you guys is devastated. Some of you guys are victims. And some of you guys is really out here praying and wishing for the better for those individuals. But I got to show you guys something, man. I got to show you guys something. And like I said, man, I'm not here to I'm not here to be a conspiracy theorist, but sometimes we gotta question the things that's laid out in front of us. And let me show it to you guys right now. Give me a second. So while this is downloading, there's a lot going on, a lot being said as far as the cause and the reason for these fires. Now, for some people may say it's just a coincidence, but there's others that's diving deep into these studies and they're coming into the conclusion that the reason for these, you know what, is because of the smart city they need to have by 2028. Wow. Because Los Angeles or California is hosting the Olympics. Now, I want to play this video because I don't want to give my perspective. I want you guys to see and hear it from the horse's mouth before we dive in. And shout out to the brother on Instagram who brought this to my attention, who made me say, you know what, maybe I need to look into this. And I did. And this is what I found. Let me play it for you guys. This is what I found, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Tell me if this is a reach.
My name is Ted Ross, Chief Information Officer at the City of Los Angeles. As you know, we live in a world full of urban challenges, from traffic congestion that takes our time and pollutes our environment, to natural disasters that threaten the safety of our communities. To address these challenges, Los Angeles looks to smart city technology that can positively transform our urban environment. While not a silver bullet, technology provides solutions that were previously unavailable to the generations who lived before us. It is technology that enables transparency in our policing and gives a powerful voice to our diverse communities. It's technology that innovates alternative energy sources to reduce pollution and limit our carbon footprint. And it is technology that provides ultra-high speed internet connectivity for LA residents and businesses to do amazing things. Technology enables the city of LA to efficiently and ethically improve the quality of life for our residents, businesses, and visitors. In other words, when done right, technology makes us smarter. That's why the city of Los Angeles strives to be a smart city. And there's never been a more important time for Los Angeles to be smart than now, as we prepare to host the world in the 2028 Summer Olympics and Paralympics.
Now, I don't know how good you guys caught, how much information you guys was able to catch. I don't know how much, but in the beginning, he said the urban and then the congestion in the urban. And then it brought me back to New York, where here in New York, when you see the locations in the area of the so-called congested pricings, it's literally the entire hood. The areas that they don't want people to drive, those are the Lower East Sides. The bridges that they're making you pay, these tolls, are connected to the hood. Brooklyn Bridge is connected to Lafayette Projects. Manhattan is connected to I forgot the other projects. Okay? The Battery Tunnel, all of these things is connected. Literally, you come from the hood into these areas to end up in the city. So when I heard the man say congested, urban, it brought me right back to New York. High speed internet, better policing. And when you see what he was saying, the policeman is talking to the black young man. This is the psychological that they want you to be sucked in so you can be in total agreement and acceptance to such behavior. But in reality, you have to question what happened in LA. You have to question that. You guys have to question what happened in LA because it's not adding up. Cars is the titanium in the cars is melting the way that it is, but the trees are not being touched. A lady gets burnt in the train station in New York City and she never stopped, dropped, and roll. And what do New York and California all have in common? They are the pioneers for the law changes, regulations, introductions to new laws to America. So now New York is the first state to do the congested pricing. California is just speaking about the congested pricings. So New York is gonna do the vehicle aspect of congested pricing, and it seems like California is gonna do the real estate version of the congested pricing. And I don't want to just I don't want to lamb on that, but I just gotta throw that out there. So how do you prepare? You need to get yourself a job. If you're self-employed and you work for self, shout out to you. But if you want to keep yourself active to make sure that I might say your parents, your children are good, your family is straight, get yourself a needed job. Get yourself you gotta get into the police department. You gotta get into the fire department. You gotta get into the EMTs. You gotta get into the medical field. You gotta get into any job that requires a male presence, a male female presence, a human presence every day. There is no days off. Those are the things you guys need to look into. You guys need to invest every day. Take $20 and allow 20 every paycheck, take at least $20 and invest it into some crypto. Invest into some crypto. Okay? Take another $20 and go into one of these little Pathmarks in these stores and stack up on water. Now, this water that you're stacking up on is not meant for you to drink. It's meant for you to store. Get you some canned goods. Now, I don't support cans because it's very processed, but in the time of chaos, you're going to need that. Get you that. Get you some first aid kit. Yes. Get you some surgical staples. Yes. Get you some duct tape. Yes. Get you some flour. Yes. Get you band-aids. Get you the things that people would never think of. Toilet tissues, Pampers. Yes. All Pampers. Don't even worry about the size. Just make sure you have Pampers on deck because the Pampers can be used to wipe a child's behind down. Get yourself some wipes. And last but not least, my favorite, go get the strap and get, can't say too much, go get that. For all you knuckleheads that want to spin the block and take people's lives, just know the time for you to step up will soon come. The time for you to step up will soon come. Get yourself the strap. For the fellas, I ask you guys to at least run at least a mile a day. Whether you running, jogging, or even walking, I beg you, do so. Because you will have to endure. You will need to endure. You will need to be willing and ready to move. For my ladies, be ready to move. Do not be like Lot's wife. When it's time to go, it's time to go. Figure out from A to B to C to D. Have checkpoints. Find out where you can go. Find family members, friends. And please, 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 people, I beg you. You have to come with a plan that is functionable without no service. I need to know that if something goes wrong, you can come to my house. I can go to your house. That I don't need to call, I don't need to do nothing. All I need to do is make my way there. Because it's coming. They want all of this to be fully functionable by 2030. And with all the nonsense you see going on in Cali, with all the nonsense you see going on in New York, just remember, people, that they still got the foo-foo flying around. The spreadsheets are still flying around. So while they got you guys focusing on one thing, they're starting another thing. This is a full-fledged assault on humanity, so you better be on point. For those, and that's part of the reason why myself came on and wanted to apologize to individuals, because I don't want nobody, when things hit the fan, I don't need nobody having any bad blood about me or has something negative to say or think about me. Okay? Because when things hit the fan, I'm gonna be looking for brothers and sisters to step up to the plate. Put differences aside, put beliefs, doctrine, European, Euro Christian doctrine aside, and look at each other and say, yo, we got to figure this out. We got children that we got to protect. That's part of the reason to the apology. And not the apology on some, hey, can we do this together? No, that was not that. So let's not get that twisted. I didn't apologize because I want to now come back home and say no. My apologies was because I left you guys without giving an explanation. That's the reason for the apologies. Throwing my little side jabs and stuff like that when I'm doing my lives. That was the reason for the apology. My apology wasn't about me doing content or whatever. What I stand on, I stand, and I stand on it until I die. El Kebulan for life. I am an El Kebulan kidnapped, and I'm gonna find out who the heck I am from the eyes of El Kebulan, not from the eyes of those that kidnapped me. Make it make sense. Okay? So if you have situations with people, please address that. Okay? We're gonna have no choice but to work with each other. Your ops that's spinning the block, yeah, it's gonna be you and them against the you know what. Okay? So you guys better figure these things out. Ladies, you better see more to life than your neighborhood, than the glamour and the foolishness. Because if that thing is in your mind, you're going to be destroyed. I'm just going to throw that out there. Children, be very observant and pay attention to your surroundings. A lot of you young bucks is tooly, you hear me? Totally invested into your phones. Too much. We got to get to that space now where we got to man up. You understand? Recession proof job. The utensils and and the utensils that people would never imagine is what you should get. Don't get the things. You know people's gonna want soap. You know people's gonna want paper towels. But nobody's gonna want band-aids. Nobody's gonna want peroxide. Nobody's gonna want alcohol. So you better make sure that you have that. You better make sure that you have things to protect your household. And like I was telling the Wiz, we're don't leave the window open. Nobody needs to see what's going on in the house. Nobody needs to see what's being stocked. Nobody needs to see nothing. Nobody needs to see you even going into the supermarket and back because they're watching. And you don't know who is who. These streets is not the ways of old. It's not like how it was back in the days. You grew up in a town, everybody knew each other. That you knew Ray Ray from up the block. Cletus and Clyde from around the corner. Like everybody knew somebody. It's not like that anymore. Everybody is either dead, sold their home, and completely abandoned their childhood. So what you see now is nothing but new faces, new nationalities, just new everything. So you don't know who is who, you don't know what is what, but the objective is to be in front of it so you won't receive no backlash. Okay? So you got to protect your house. There's nothing more, nothing less, but that right there. You have to protect your house. Okay? Fellas, get your workout in. Men, you should be able to do 50 straight push ups. If you're under 50 years old, you should be able to do 50 straight push ups. If you're unable to do 50 straight push ups, you need to evaluate yourself. You should be able to do at least 15, 12 to 15 pull ups on ease. If you're unable to do so, you need to get yourself evaluated. All of the things that you thought was all glitz and glamour, it's over for that. Gotta take care of yourself. Now, when will this occur? I don't know, but it will come. LA, New York lets me know where we're going. Then you add that with the inflations. Then you add up with the ISIS people. It's about to get real crazy. I I don't know what to tell you guys. All I know is about to get real crazy. But like my and the reason why I'm even doing this because I had a conversation with my OG and my OG was like, "Yo, brother, you see where we going? Make sure you are situated." He told me that to my face. He thought I was. He called me. Thought I wasn't gonna come back. I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna pull back." And he told me what he told me. And I said, "I gotta tell this to the people. Get your peroxide. Get your dental floss. Get you gum because just in case you run out of toothpaste, get you gum. Get you your herbs. You need all your herbs. Get them while you able to get them. Get your seasonings. Get all of these things, people. I don't want to be the scared man. I don't want to be the scarecrow. But yo, we gotta get it together though. And the reason why the reason why the OG was so adamant about it, because he says, and he knows that I know that we all we got. We don't even love each other. We're everything all peaches and cream. We got hatred for each other. Just imagine when it hits the fan and it's my daughter eating or your daughter eating. We're not gonna split it down the middle and say, hey man, you get one piece. No, no, no. We're gonna say my daughter deserves all of this. And I will kill and destroy anybody who steps in front of that. So please get it together, guys. I wanted to show. I did show the video. I played the video. My bad. My bad. But get it together, people. This is the first of many. I'm. I was gonna do the live for you guys. Like I said, I already recorded. I already pre-recorded the weekly broadcast. The audio didn't sound too good. I didn't like how it sounded. The actual audio sounded phenomenal, but the video audio was, and I gotta adjust it, fix it. It's a process, right? So I'm thinking about should I just do a total new one or just adjust it, fix it, and then just dish it out. Um, Probably not one of my best works, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta talk about it, right? But anyway, it was a phenomenal time, guys. About to go eat. Gotta go lay down. I got an early run tomorrow. Wednesday, I got an even earlier run. So we outside with it. You heard? But anyway, it's your brother, man, from the motherland. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. Join the movement. Join the membership. I told you guys before, I am a licensed life coach. Yeah, I still do my coaching. I still do my guidance. I still give my perspective. Subscribe, and if you want some life coaching tips and you want some sessions, please reach out to me at jpl at lifecoachonthegollc.com. I would definitely reach out to you. I will have you fill out a form. You fill out the form, and then from the form we will discuss days and times, and of course we're gonna discuss payments and payment options and all that. But we outside, man. We working. Ain't no days off. um when there is a day off, it is for a reason. But we out here putting the foot down on those that's committing treason. And I'm gonna talk tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna come out with with some congested pricings and what it means to America, uh, especially here in New York. I'm gonna talk about that. But on a serious note, man, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, man. Continue supporting. If it's your first time, I hope it's not your last. If it's your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time, that means I'm still on your mind. That means we gotta stay on that grind because you know it's about that time. Time for what? Time for you brothers and sisters to go get yours. Because I am on that journey to go get mine. And like I said before, I am him, your Junes, the MBIC, aka Mr. Keep My Foot on all religious authorities' necks. Are you dumb or are you dumb? And I'ma holla at y'all. One.